Dear students, in last session we had seen about struggle against apartheid. Okay, what is meant by apartheid? That is what the racial discrimination in South Africa. The term is introduced in South Africa only. That is the term what we are calling the term as apartheid. And in that, how this racial discrimination occurs between blacks and white people. Okay, that is what the based on the skin color, and you know that blacks are discriminated there and whites are appreciated. Okay, that is what the thing, and the dominance is completely by the white people. Okay, that is the thing, you can able to note it down. And always in public sector, also in public related accessibility, the blacks are separated and whites are separated. That is what the segregation, the term what is meant by segregation, what we had seen that. Okay, that is the thing, you know that different everything for the drinking fountain also they are going for blacks separately, white separately, even buses also. Okay, that is what the discrimination occurred in South Africa. Okay, that is what the racial discrimination, and how this policy come to an end. Okay, that is what the topic is, the end of the policy of apartheid in South Africa. Okay, that is what this also one policy and how it came to an end. That is what we are going to see in this session. In 1910, this African National Congress, okay, that is what they formed, African National Congress, that shortly they will tell us ANC, and it formed in South Africa. That main aim is they are going for establishing this non-racial democratic South Africa. That is what the thing goes for. The main aim of this African National Congress is, and most probably they will go for non-racial movement. Okay, that is what, nobody should be discriminated in South Africa. That is what their main aim of establishment of non-racial discrimination. And the movement was intensified in 1950s, and in 1960s the African National Congress was banned and its leaders jailed. Okay, that is what the thing, because it is banned by white people. Okay, that's what the 1960s the African National Congress was banned by these white people, and because they are the dominant in South Africa at the time in 1960, and this who is organizing this African National Congress, all the leaders are putting them in the jail. Okay, that is the thing. And next is the African National Congress organized its own army. That is what the thing goes for. And why the army is set up means to fight against the racial discrimination. That is what the racial regime, that is the main thing. The main aim of this African National Congress is, in South Africa there will be no discrimination. That is the main thing. The blacks are discriminated, you should be banned. That is what this main aim of this African National Congress, and so that they organized its own army to fight against this racial regime. Okay, that is what the thing. And then at the time the UN, okay, United this UN condemned that policy of South Africa, because the blacks are most probably dominant, coming in a dominant manner, because they formed this African National Congress, and it doesn't like to the white people, so that UN condemned the policy of South Africa. And by the end of 1980s, that international isolation of the government of South Africa was complete. That is the main thing. You want to note it down. 1980s they are going for international isolation of this government of South Africa. South Africa needs to form a government. That is what the people think about that, and the blacks people are most probably think about that thing. All the leaders are coming together, this African National Congress, and all the leaders are coming together to form the international isolation of the government of South Africa was complete. Okay, that is the thing. And with it begin the process of ending this apartheid, because the African National Congress is most probably dominant in forming this non-racism in South Africa, and people also most probably accept that, and that is the reason with it began the process of ending the apartheid. Okay, that is what the thing goes for. The ban on African National Congress was lifted and its leaders was released. Okay, at the time, that is what, because all the leaders are arrested because of UN contempt. Okay, That is what the thing you can able to be based on this. The white peoples are dominated at the time. This African National Congress leaders are most probably arrested, and at the time of end of this apartheid, the ban on the African National Congress was lifted and its leaders are released. That is the thing we can able to go for the last stage of ending of this apartheid. And negotiations between African National Congress and South African government, okay, started for framing a new constitution. Okay, that is what the thing goes for, and these two groups are joined together. There's what African National Congress, the leaders of this African National Congress and South African government started for framing a new constitution which would give all South Africans the right to vote. That is the main thing. They are going to set up a new constitution in South Africa. That is what the main aim is, all because they need South Africa as a democratic country, and it should not be have this non-racism in South Africa. That is what the main aim of this African National Congress, and so that is what the Congress and South African government started for framing a new constitution which would give all South Africans the right to vote. Okay, that is the thing. In April 1994, elections were held in South Africa as per the new provisions. That is the main thing. They had created the constitution. That is what all the people should vote. That is the main thing they had created with the help of this African National Congress and South African government. Okay, that is what they are started framing a new constitution. That is the main thing you can able to understand of. That is main aim of this. All the South Africans are right to vote. There is no discrimination between blacks and whites. That is the main aim of this. Main aim of this African National Congress. You can able to say that the African National Congress won with a thumping majority. Okay, they had won with a majority in the election and formed a non-racial democratic government. Okay, that is what the thing. Finally, at the midnight of 26 April 1994, the new national flag of Republic of South Africa was unfurled, making the newly born democracy in the world. Okay, that is the thing. And most probably after the joining together with the South African government and this African National Congress, most probably they had been in a majority and formed a non-racial democratic government in South Africa. Finally, at the midnight of 26th April 1994, the new national flag of the Republic of South Africa was unfurled, making the newly born democracy in the world. Okay, that is what the things of how the policy of apartheid come to an end. That is what the system you can able to say that how the formation of what is meant by ANC. Okay, that is what the African National Congress, because they only demanded for a non-racial democratic government. Okay, that is what the thing goes for. And after that, the formation of the government, South African government, and all the peoples are accepted based on this non-racial formation. The African National Congress stand in the election, and after that they won with a thumping majority and formed a non-racial democratic government. Okay, finally at the midnight of 26 April 1994, the new national flag was of the Republic of South Africa was unfurled, making the newly born democracy in the world. That is what the end of the policy of apartheid. That is what the system what we can able to say that. And next is next topic what we are calling as a coming towards this constitution, how they had created constitution in South Africa, and who is the responsible person and who is becoming as a leader of this president of South Africa. That is what we are going to see, and this what the end of the policy. After that they are marching towards the constitution. Okay, that is what the thing. The next section we can able to say that how they are going marching towards the constitution, how the new constitution is created in South Africa at the time of this 26 April 1994. After that, and what has happened in South Africa, that is what we are going to see. Okay, that is what the thing. This ends with your session, and towards the new constitution of South Africa, the next session we can able to say that. Okay, that is the thing. This ends with your session. Thank you for attention. Thank you.